Citizens of this beautiful vast nation, brothers and sisters, welcome back to yet another one from us. We are trusting and believing and hoping that everything is well with you and everything is well aligned just the way it's supposed to be. So I am coming back to you with news from Senegal. I don't know if it's expected, shocking or whatever. You are the ones to decide on this one. So the president of Senegal, President Bassirou Faye, has decided that he no longer wants any celebration, any welcoming ceremonies for him when he is coming from his official visits or when he is going to his official visits. So this is what is currently happening in Senegal. President Bassirou Faye surprised everyone by announcing a very unusual decision. He no longer wants to be greeted by military and civilian authorities at the airport during his official trips. Clearly, he no longer wants formal welcoming ceremonies. It is a break with the traditions of the past. Why this decision? President Diomaye Faye wants things to be simpler and faster. He doesn't want important people mobilized just to welcome him at the airport. He thinks these people have more important things to do. So he decided that he would arrive and depart from the airport without any fuss. No formal greetings, no ceremonies, just him and his team. This measure aims to save time for executives who were often mobilized to welcome him. They will now be able to go about their business rather than waiting for the president at the airport. It's a very modern and practical approach. President Faye thus shows that he is a leader who cares about efficiency and respect for everyone's time. He also shows that he doesn't need official ceremonies to feel important. It is a lesson in modesty and respect for all. In short, President Faye has decided to break with the traditions of the past to make way for a new way of doing things that is simpler and more respectful for everyone's time. A decision that will certainly be appreciated by many, including myself. So I am appreciating this decision because, guys, let us say it as it is. It's a total waste of time, a total waste of state resources, a total waste of people's taxes. We pay taxes just for presidents to be welcomed by a whole convoy of 50 to 60 to 100 cars that all use fuel to get to the airport, that are being driven by people. And in that one car, you find that there's maybe 4 or 5 in those big SUVs of men and women sitting in those cars. And all of them are on paychecks. All of them are being paid by your taxes. So imagine all of those cars carrying those people who are supposed to be paid at the end of the day. These people are transporting. You don't even know what for me, it doesn't even make sense why the first to have like 1 million people coming to welcome you. Sometimes these official trips are just useless trips that even the people are not going to benefit from them. Total waste of state resources, and then you still want to waste more resources on top of that to say, come and welcome me, shaking hands. They usually also come with flowers. I don't know. There's just too many nitty-gritties that are very useless and the total waste of money. So this is a good move by President Diomaye Faye, and I am appreciating it. I'm welcoming it with both hands, and I know for sure a lot of Africans will say, what a brilliant move, President. And another move that we need to reconsider as African is these celebrations of Independence Day. Africa is not yet independent. Unless Africa is really fully independent, then maybe there'll be something to celebrate. But right now, it's a total waste of state resources and a total waste of our taxes, you guys. The billions that go behind these budgets, you'd be shocked to hear what kind of budget goes into celebrating just one day of Independence Day. When we still have neocolonialism in Africa and you are telling me we need to celebrate, what is there to celebrate? We should be using that money to be fighting for ourselves, to be building Africa, because Africa is way behind when it comes to some development, and we have all the resources. But where are we spending them? On very useless events such as welcoming a president at the airport. It's your job to go and have relations with other countries, and if you are coming back from there, so what? You have done your job. Come back, go and continue doing your job. And you find that a lot of ministers are waiting there. Those people spend hours just waiting for the president plane to land, and they spend sometimes it's a whole day being spent. And trust me, guys, when you have to be running up and down and running errands, that day is wasted. Even if you wanted to go and do something at the end of that, you're just exhausted. You just want to go and rest. There's nothing really. You can't be productive after that. So this is a good move by President Bassirou Faye. But I am just hoping that this is not a move to hide some things, At this point right now, where I'm at and where we should be as African bars is we should be welcoming things, but we should be also critical. I'm wondering if you're as critical as I am, because guys, I'm no longer excited by things at face value. I'm also a bit critical when it comes to some decisions, because we need to get down to the bottom of things, guys. I'm just hoping that President Diomaye is not doing this so that he can hide some of these trips that he's about maybe to make, probably to France, probably to some countries which the Senegalese people might not approve of. So we are hoping that it's not a disguise of saying, I don't want to be celebrated, I don't want to be known when I'm getting in and out, just for you to put your things under control so that people don't know what is happening. Because we want accountability for our resources. We want to know what is he doing, who is he talking to. He's our president. We're the ones who's sending him to do this job. So if he has to go out, we need to know where he's going, what has he talked about, what is he bringing from whatever trip he has gone to. So sometimes we can celebrate that, yes, it's gonna curb the situation that we have where resources are being wasted, but we should also be a bit critical. Is it a move to hide some things, or is it a honest move from a president who is concerned about the state resources and just wants to save on time and money? But we have seen another president whom I bet all of us know, who has been, his office is actually, in fact, the citizens of his country are saying his office is in the aeroplane, because he is flying in and out, you guys. Some people don't even know. You hear him, he's in this country, and then the following day he's in that country, and you wonder, when do you get to sit down and work for your people? Are you always in and out, up and down, and you don't even know what kind of relations you are having with this country? So I'm just hoping that this is not a move by President Diomaye to be like this other president, because this one has been flying in and out. I bet he's not even in his country right now as we speak, and the kind of trips that he's making are not of benefit to the people. And at some point, President Ruto was saying that we don't want to be going up and down to these countries and when they call us. One thing we saw President Ruto of Kenya in and out when they call Africa Italy summit is there, Africa whatever summit is there. President Bassirou, I am trusting and hoping that you and your team will be taking necessary trips out of the country. And even though we won't be able to see some of these things happening, the welcoming of a president at the airport media is always there also. So we hope that it's not a way that will now prevent us from knowing some of the trips that you'll be taking. Am I being too much, guys? I don't know. You can let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this move? Are you taking it positively with both of your hands open, and maybe you don't see nothing strange about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. But it is indeed a good move to save on time and resources. A well-needed move for Africa. African countries should adopt this move. There's just too many things that Africa needs to drop. Some of these things are very useless and not serving us as the population. Let me know in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment. And if you would love to support us financially, we have a buy us a coffee link. You can buy us a coffee. One coffee is $5. We will appreciate all the coffees you can buy us. We shall see you in the next one.